But before we start this video, I would like you to join Top Tennis Player Weekly Workout Plan now. See exactly how they train from Monday to Sunday. Easy to follow guide plus their daily diet plan. Start today. Link below.
Alycia Parks brings a very distinct presence onto the court, and much of that comes from how she prepares her body to move under pressure. The intensity she puts into her agility work directly shapes the way she plays points, especially in moments where speed, balance, and confidence must all come together at once. Tennis at her level is no longer just about hitting powerful shots. It is about arriving at the ball in perfect position. That is exactly where her training shows its value. When you watch her move, there is a sharpness in her first step that stands out. That initial reaction is everything in tennis. If a player hesitates even slightly, the opponent immediately takes control of the rally. Parks eliminates that hesitation by conditioning her body to respond instantly. Her movements are not just fast, they are committed. She doesn't second guess whether to go forward or she reads, reacts, and goes. This decisiveness is built through repetition at high intensity, where her body learns to trust itself without needing conscious thought. Her style of play relies heavily on taking the initiative. She is not someone who waits for errors. She actively looks to finish points, often moving forward to the net. That transition from the baseline to the net is one of the most demanding movements in tennis. It requires explosive acceleration, precise foot placement, and the ability to control momentum just before contact. Without strong agility foundations, that forward movement becomes risky. With it, it becomes a weapon. Parks can close the distance quickly while still being balanced enough to execute a clean volley, which is why she looks so comfortable finishing points at the net. Confidence is physical confidence, the kind that comes from knowing your body will do exactly what you ask of it. When she steps into a point, she is not worried about whether she can reach a wide ball or recover after a sprint. That freedom allows her to play more aggressively. She can commit fully to her shots because she trusts her ability to recover if needed. This creates a cycle where physical preparation fuels mental strength, and mental strength enhances performance. Another key element is how well she maintains. Many players can move fast in short bursts, but maintaining coordination while moving at top speed is a different challenge. Parks shows the ability to stay composed even when rallies become intense. Her footwork remains organized, her body stays aligned, and her shots do not break down easily. That level of control under pressure is a direct result of training that pushes her to operate at the edge of her limits. Even though she prefers to attack, there are moments in every match where she is forced to defend. In those situations, her agility allows her to extend rallies that might otherwise be lost. She can chase down difficult balls, reset the point, and even turn defense into offense. This versatility makes her much more dangerous because opponents cannot rely on simply pushing her out of position. What makes her movement even more, she is known for striking the ball with authority, and that power is only effective when supported by proper positioning. Her agility ensures that she arrives at the ball in a stable and balanced stance, allowing her to transfer energy efficiently into her shots. Without that, power becomes inconsistent. With it, it becomes reliable and repeatable. Tennis power does not come from the arm alone. It comes from how efficiently the body rotates as one unit, transferring energy from the ground up through the hips, into the torso, and finally into the racket. For a player like Parks, whose forehand is one of her biggest weapons, this kind of development is essential. Her heavy forehand is not just about speed, it is about weight and penetration. The ball comes through the court with force, pushing opponents back and taking away their time. That effect is created when her body rotation is explosive yet controlled. The stronger and more coordinated that rotation becomes, the more she can strike the ball with authority without losing balance. This directly supports her aggressive mindset. She looks to dominate rallies early, and that requires being able to step in and take the ball on her terms. Rotational strength allows her to do exactly that. When she steps into a forehand, her hips and shoulders uncoil with power, giving her the ability to hit through the ball rather than just guiding it. This makes her shots more difficult to handle, forcing weaker replies that she can attack again. It creates a constant pressure on her opponent, where every ball they hit comes back with intent. Another important benefit: aggressive players often take bigger swings, and without the right strength, that can lead to loss of control. Parks avoids that by building a strong rotational base that keeps her centered even when she is hitting at full intensity. Her body stays connected, meaning her lower half and upper body are working together rather than independently. This connection is what allows her to generate power repeatedly. T also plays a major role in her ability to change direction. Within a rally, tennis is not played in straight lines, and every powerful shot is usually followed by a quick recovery and repositioning. Rotational strength helps her decelerate after a big swing and transition smoothly into the next movement. That is why she can hit aggressively and still be ready for the next ball, maintaining control of the Her serve benefits from this as well. Even though the focus might appear to be on her forehand, the same rotational mechanics apply when she is hitting her serve. A strong and explosive rotation allows her to generate more racket head speed without forcing the motion. This leads to more power with less strain, which is crucial over the course of long matches. It also helps her maintain consistency because the power is coming from a coordinated movement rather than an isolated. There is also a clear mental advantage. When a player knows they can produce power reliably, they become more confident in stepping forward and taking risks. Parks shows this confidence in how she looks to dictate play rather than react to it. She is comfortable going for her shots because her training supports that style. The trust in her body allows her to commit fully, which is often the difference between a tentative shot and a decisive one.